So, we now have our next session, which is the table topic session, where we shall work on our impromptu speaking skills. Now, for our table topic master, we have a very adorable person. He is my go-to guy when something is wrong with my phone, or when I've deleted a driver on my computer, or I don't know what to do when it comes to technology. He is an absolute genius in all of these things, and he can really tell you how to fix it. Even on the phone, he seems to know what's wrong before you even finish telling him the problem. But there is something that I have learned from him that really helps friendship come along, and that is setting clear expectations. Before he helps you, he has already informed you that a treat is in tow. And this is a great way to let people know exactly what you're looking for. Let's put our hands together for a very lovely table topic master, Akash Varan.
And before I start, I'd like to take this moment to inform Mr. Priyadarshi that he owes me a treat for this. Everyone's clear of this. Okay, so a table topic session is one session where we're supposed to bring in impromptu speaking skills. It helps a person overcome their fear as well as helps them think on the spot. The normal session lasts 1 to 2 minutes with it not exceeding more than 2.5 minutes. So today I thought I'll do something slightly different. So today I'll call two people on stage at the same time and I'll call a topic. I'll give out a topic. Now this topic will be a topic which can be debated on. It can be, one person will be for the topic, the other will be against the topic. I should choose each of the sides to avoid any confusion and conflicts. Anyway, so the rules are, the person who is for the topic will speak first. He'll speak for 1 minute. Timer, please note, hold up the green card at 30 seconds, the orange at 45 seconds, and the red at 1 minute. And he should stop in 1 minute, max not exceed 1 minute 10 seconds. After the second speaker, the one against will come up on stage and talk. He will again talk for 1 minute. He can either counter the first speaker's points or put in points of his own. I'll repeat, the first speaker will get a chance after that again, and finally the second speaker. So that will be all. Any questions? Yeah. So I'll start. Okay, I have a question first. How many of you over here follow cricket? Come on, someone? No? IPL? Still?
Waste of time.
Okay, fine. It's going to be fun then. The topic today is, let's see. Yeah. Should the IPL be stopped after all the controversies plaguing it? So I'll first call out the person who will speak for the topic. May I have Mr. Priyadarshi for it? And I'll just call the other person on the side.
So the topic is, should be stopped, right?
Yeah, should the IPL be stopped after all the recent controversies plaguing it? Okay. And against the topic, let's have Saad. Okay, so we'll have the person speaking for the topic first.
Toastmasters, tell me what entertainment we have in India after office hours. You can't read beyond 11 o'clock. There is no karaoke chart. There is no massage parlor. Absolutely nothing. Now, Mr. Modi, the good Modi, not Syed Modi. What's his Modi? Syed Modi. Some Modi from Ahmedabad. Who conceived this idea, that IPL idea. And he gave a great entertainment to us. And after my office hours, I'm a salesman. I make 4 to 5 sales cards. It's a frustrating day. What will I do? I go to a beautiful stadium, 3 hours match. If you have a money, if you made a good sale, you have a lot of commission, you can have a drinks. There's a beautiful cheerleaders. And what else I need? And this is the only one entertainment consumed by Modi. So whatever it may be, the fixing or spot fixing or whatever it may be, I strongly feel that IPL should continue. IPL should not stop. Okay, we can work around about the spot fixing, We can work around why leader should not be there. We can work around various things. But I strongly feel, looking at the as per the Indian context, we need an identity. We want to rock. That's it.
Okay, now the person against the topic, please take your stand.
I think Mr. Priyadarshi is not happy with his marriage. I wish his wife was here to listen to all this. Come back home after the office, go directly to the stadium, have a beer, watch a match and all that. So I think the basic thing, black money, the money which is earned in a wrong way, he also supports that, I guess, because that is the reason he is very much up for it and can give innumerable illogical reasons that IPL should be continued. Okay, I don't think there is a link between Mr. Priyadarshi and cricket. I don't think he's getting any money, but still, if he was, that is the only thing I think, because there is nothing in that, in entertaining cricket. The other people are playing, they are earning the money, they are not even representing your country, they are representing and they are just being hired by other people to play. That is their only job, and with the recent things come up, that is just because people came to know about it. That has been going on from long. People have been bugged by other people for winning or losing. So that needs to be understood, and you should really worry about the marriage.
Now you again speak, and then 1 minute.
What? How many times?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 minutes.
So you can counter on this point now. 2 minutes each.
He needs to speak for
Yeah. For another 1 minute.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, I do not want to be personal as this. Fortunately or unfortunately, Saad is not married. So I do not want he has got any points to tell me that he has married. I mean, he does not know about the problem of the married kids. The second thing is, I was fully focusing on the entertainment. Okay, nothing else. I was focused. I need the entertainment after my office hours. That's all. I get the clean entertainment. Recently, Mr. Ram Gopal was in Bangkok. He knows what I mean by clean entertainment. It's a clean entertainment I get in a Chinnaswamy Stadium or whatever it is to be. So what is the wrong in it? Let the people come and play. The sportsmen, we are encouraging the sports people. Your kids are not married, or my kids or somebody used to play cricket because you got another employment. You can make money. Otherwise, so many cricketers, cricket is a religion in India, nobody will get a chance to play for India. But these people can play in whatever team. They earn handsome money and they are happy. India is happy. We are happy. So why we should die?
Okay, and now the final against minute.
The definition of clean is totally not understood by Mr. Priyadarshi. It is not clean at all. That is the topic it is about. That means it will stop this kind of entertainment because it is unclean. And there are various types of entertainment. Many properly clean type of entertainment that you can have, which I can name. You can go to a movie. You can spend a good time with your family. Watch your kids play with the dogs. That is also an entertainment. There are lots and lots of other types of entertainment which can help, and so I'm totally against it. It is not clean and it should be stopped, and the players playing the regular matches for the country and not be hired from other places and getting a huge chunk of money, but still they are bugged and play for some other team. So I guess that is my point. Thank you.
I think the topic should have been, is marriage good or bad? Still. And we try keeping any personal digs out of this. Anyway, okay. So this should be an interesting topic. The second topic, men are better cooks than women. I'm sure there are a lot of anger, heated argument here. So the person for this topic, that men are indeed better cooks than women, is Mr. Mr. Venkat. And to go against this,
I'm doing the speech
That
evaluation.
women are better cooks than men is Ms. Vijayalakshmi.
Yes.
I don't want to be too one-sided. So I repeat, the topic is men are better cooks than women. Venkat is for the topic and Vijayalakshmi is against the topic. Please begin.
Table topic master and my dear friends and my dear opponent. I have to agree with this. Main thing is, how do you know men are better cooks? One thing is they advertise about themselves. That's how you come to know they're better cooks. You know. So whatever we do, we copyright it. Copyright is a male idea. Women never copyright. If they had done that, everything you cook right, it would have been copyrighted. In Indian mythology, name a couple of great cooks, Nala and Bhim. Bhim, of course, you know how much he loves food, right? But that keeping apart, the way I approach cooking is, I do it because I love it. At least in Indian context, men only cook when they love it. It's not like a chore. That's why I feel, at least in India, men are good cooks.
Okay, now
Come on, Vijayalakshmi.
Toastmasters, table topic master and my dear opponent. In India, men are better cooks. How many of you are cooking in the house? Show your hands first. Vijayalakshmi is never home, okay? I won't take that as a yes. So the answer is here only. The answer is here because nobody is raising the hand. So if I take the example in my house only, my husband never enters the kitchen. Only for when the food is ready, when the breakfast is ready, he come have and then go to his room to work. And I am very sure that this is the scene in every other house because there is a saying, right? Now all houses, dosas have doors. So it's the same story everywhere. So Nala and Bhima and all you are talking about. Bhima was a great, foodie. I don't think he was cooking anything. So whatever was being cooked, he was just, eating. So men are really horrible cooks, I think. There are very few examples here and there you keep seeing in MasterChef and all, but that is only for, I think, you can just count them on your fingers. But really, women are the ones who can cook wonderful dishes so that, all the men are now sitting here today. So all the mothers have raised them. This is the reason.
So round two, I completely agree. No. I completely agree in a way. Most of the cooks are women, right? I completely agree, at least in Indian context. But great cooks are always men. It's like, you have so many, smartphones, but there is one app. So that is where I'm getting at. Men who cook in India don't approach it as a chore. They do it because they love it. They are fascinated by what happens, what goes on. They don't even worry about the taste. They just love the process. That's what I'm trying to say. I agree, most of the cooks in India are women, but the great cooks are men.
So my opponent is saying that taste doesn't matter. Is that so? Taste is the one thing which matters all the time. So when women cook, I think all dishes become very delicious. That is why, the whole world, I think, they really care for women so much. Because without women, I don't think any family will even exist. She is the main source behind all the families. Cooking. Not only in this country, even abroad also, if you see in Western countries, women are the main people who are working in the kitchen, not only I think in the house, but outside also. They know how to balance. And women are the main people who are better, not only better cooks, but they are better leaders and they are better in everything.
I agree, but great cooks are men.
So I tell you what, since this debate is very fast going on, I should be the judge of who is a better cook. I invite both of you to treat me. And I Aisha decided here. I think that seems fair, right? Right?
Nice.
What?
For all of us.
Me, I don't care what you want to say. I'm selfish, you got to mention that. Okay, the next topic. Let's see. Okay. Students should be allowed to eat in classrooms. I can see Priyanka smiling over there. So for this topic, can I have Priyanka Suma? And against this topic, can I have Mr. Ram Gopal? The topic is students should be allowed to eat in classrooms. Speaking for the topic is Priyanka Suma, and speaking against the topic is Mr. Ram Gopal.
Good evening, Toastmasters. How many of you remember when the World War was fought? Raise your hands.
Which one?
Okay. How many of you remember how photosynthesis happens? Okay. Let me go into a deeper level. How many of you remember the exact stanzas of a poem? Do you? How many of you remember that little chocolate you sneaked into class? With your friend, you hid and you ate it, sitting at the last bench. So many times it so happens that it's a sad situation that our teachers are not Toastmasters. So most of the time they happen to be really boring and you tend to sleep. And when you sleep, it's a bad thing. You're not doing any productive work. But instead, if you're allowed to eat, you increase your metabolism rate. You do something very interesting, and you also share the food with your friend, which focuses on today's theme. The most beautiful discovery that two friends make is that they can grow separately, which emphasizes on friendship. So if you're allowed to eat in the class, you make your friendship deeper and the bonding becomes better. So I think it should be allowed in class.
Now have some against the topic.
Yeah, Toastmasters and my dear opponent. Eating in the classroom is something that is to be banned. One, people make a mess of it, and people who come after that to occupy the same benches find it very difficult to sit in the same one. As it is, the students in the last bench tend to doze off. And if they have to eat, you can understand how well they will sleep and how much they are going to attend to the class, listen to the class. When this is happening, it is always better not to allow the students to eat in the classroom. It is better to allow them to go to the dining room and have their lunch pack. There are two reasons for it. One, sometimes when you allow them, the other students, when they are not eating, when they see it, they become jealous, or they also become very hungry by seeing it, and they lose the concentration on the subject. So when this is the thing, it is better not to allow them to eat in the class.
Let's begin round 2.
Okay. How many of you have gone to movie theaters? When is the movie interesting? When you have that popcorn in your hand. Most of our teachers are like these Bollywood heroes and heroines. The sublimation process. That's how they begin most of the time. They act it out like a movie dialogue. So I think a little food in the hand would make it even more interesting and memorable. And if you have snacks or something to eat in your hand, what happens is the lunchbox that you bring to eat during the lunch break will get over during the class. So during lunch break, you can do all those extracurricular activities and the productive work that you are intended to do. Now these extracurricular activity can be interacting with the opposite sex, or you can do your homework. So that gives a lot of opportunity to do other activities. So if eating is allowed during the class hours, I think it will not be class hours, it will be a Bollywood movie every class.
First of all, it is wrong to compare a classroom with a Bollywood movie. They are totally diametrically opposite. If you want to attend your class, you must forget about Bollywood movies, or if you want to attend a Bollywood movies, you must forget about the class, which you will definitely do it. So when that is the thing, you can't expect a teacher to eat
keep eating and teaching the students, will the students concentrate on the lesson or will the student concentrate on what the teacher is eating? So when that is the case, it is totally absurd to allow a teacher to eat and teach. And the other, as I would like to contradict the other thing again. If you eat what the small lunch box that you bring in the classroom, what will you do when actual lunch time begins? You go and grab the lunch box of somebody, a person who is helpless, So, and that person is already helpless. Without lunch, what will be his state after lunch? So, I'm totally against having lunch during the class.
I don't know if any of you notice a trend in table topics.
Yes.
Treat, food,
Yes.
eating. I'm just hinting here, I'm just putting it out there. Okay, so we have another topic. Yeah. Is it a good trend for men to be house husbands while women become the breadwinners of the family? I'll repeat. Is it a good trend for men to be house husbands while women become the breadwinners of the family? Okay, to speak for the topic, can I have the guests at the back? And to speak against the topic, can I have Shivani?
Oh my God.
I'll repeat the topic. The topic, is it a good trend for men to be house husbands while women are the breadwinners of the family? Our guest, your name?
Munir.
Munir will talk for the topic, that it is a good trend. While Shivani will talk against the topic, that is not a good trend.
Hi friends, this is Munir here. So I really agree with it, so it's new trend. It's like a house husband instead of the the housewives, because the things will be very creative when the person will come inside there rather than outside. He was always so, because this will make more understanding. Because the female, I mean to say the women, they're thinking only what they will do, they go and they come back to home. So this is a way, so they can understand that how much they struggle to get a bread. So,
Next topic.
Okay. Mr. Toastmaster and my opponent, my dear opponent. So, let's talk about this. Let's go all the way back to Adam and Eve. Why did this Adam become a gatherer? It was because at the core of it, all men, including Adam, is lazy. They're lazy. That's what it is. Okay? So the only way you can get them to do anything in life is to keep them out. Go do something. Go get something. Go pick up something. At least that way you're out of the house and you're moving. You are not sitting on your ass and going the big belly like this and then not able to walk around. That is the reason you send them out. So that they feel satisfied at the end of the day that they have done something. Now, if you say this is a good trend, this is the trend that's going to happen. First of all, they don't do anything. Okay? They go to the office. They take tension for all the things that are unnecessary, absolutely. And they come back home and they think that they have achieved a lot of stuff, but they can't handle a simple thing like their kid not being able to do homework. Right? They can't handle their own children. And they think they're big managers. So now, you change the tables and make them sit at home. You know what's going to happen? Leave the outside world, which is all gone to dogs. Your house is going to become like a big mess. So please, I will not, let this happen, because I can see that already when there are piles of clothes, piles of, vessels, everything everywhere. So I come back. So I'm not only a person who's working outside, but I'm also a person working at home. So no thank you.
So I totally disagree with my opponent, because here, as I said, is a dual thing he's doing. So because Okay, so he can't mess up because nowadays everything take from in bachelor. So we are doing everything when we are bachelor. We taking care of all the things. There is no need of wife, So all the things. Okay, because it's become very linking process once you get married. It's it's family. Then of course the help is needed. And what they will do in home? Every time they are watching only the serial. And they don't know the husband's, what's happening to him, what's his problem, but they know the problem of the serial, in the character. What happened to me? He didn't come, no? See, Tulsi, she I don't want to name her because make a better all the clothes of the producer. Every time she's weeping, and at the same time the ladies also they're doing the same thing. So that's why it's better not to get them in. So let them out. So it will reduce in our cost like electricity bill.
Okay, so that's how you got to this. So let me give you this. You know how much time an average man spends when there is an IPL match going on? In front of the TV, in front of the computer. How much an average man spends on the internet, surfing through unnecessary news items which have nothing to do with our life, which, politics, what did this Netaji do, what did that Netaji do, or even on cricket, how much was Ishant Sharma, what was his statistics and how many matches did he play? Who cares? I don't care. You spend hours together on all cricket websites, everywhere. All news websites or all news channels. The same news you hear in Kannada, you hear in Hindi, you hear in English, you hear on CNN, you hear on NDTV. It's the same news. It won't change. It's the same thing, but you hear over and over again. So if you're at home, the electricity bill is not going to go down. It's just that the people who run all the TV shows for sports and for also making news, they make more money than those women who are making the series. That is all that's going on. I think men should be sent out.
I think it was an excellent session. Let's just give another round of applause to everyone. I just like to say, I can be here every week, provided I'm well fed.
All the table topic masters are going to do such a good job that I think we should invest a little bit more in the snacks. So let's take a break now and 10 minutes exactly. Our timer will bring us down when the timing hits